Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's the business, y'all? This be your boy Scott by Nature TV, and I'm here with another episode of Yes for the Mess, and we are here to talk about Brandi MAXIELL and Malaysia PARGO, okay? Now, one of my subscribers sent me something through the DM. Shout out to Libby. Shout out to Libby, okay? She always serving me up with the tea, especially when I'm at work and I don't know what I'm going to talk about when I get home, but she always serving me up with the tea. Now, she sent me something from this blog. Is called Reality Entertainment TV. Shout out to them. They're on Instagram, and they recently posted something about 6 hours ago about Brandi MAXIELL and Malaysia PARGO. Now, as you guys already know, Brandi MAXIELL joined Basketball Wives LA in season 3. And we come to find out that Brandi MAXIELL and Malaysia PARGO were best friends long before the show. Bambi is friends with her as well. Drea was also friends with her. You know what I mean? But we all know that by season 6 of Basketball Wives, Brandi MAXIELL was booted off the show, mainly because of Shawnee, Tammy, and Evelyn, because they didn't want her on the show and they wanted that to be Basketball Wives Miami instead of Basketball Wives LA. So Shawnee, Tammy, and Evelyn all refused to film with Brandi, and that's how she ended up off of the show. Now, Brandi hasn't been on the show since season 6, right? Now, we find out today, well, other people find out today, according to Reality Entertainment TV, is that Brandi MAXIELL and Malaysia PARGO no longer follow each other on Instagram, okay? And also Malaysia PARGO will be returning for this upcoming season of Basketball Wives, but Brandi MAXIELL will be making her comeback also this season for Basketball Wives. And the Reality Entertainment TV blog posted, they posted pretty much posted the tea about them not following each other. And then they also said, we ready to find out what happened between Malaysia PARGO and Brandi MAXIELL on the new season of Basketball Wives. The only thing that I can say that happened is that Malaysia was just being a fake ass bitch. That's the only thing that I could possibly say that happened between them. Because I've been peeped that they wasn't following each other. They haven't followed each other for almost 2 years now. They ain't been friends for years now. That's what people don't understand. They haven't been friends for a long time. And I think it has a lot to do with the way that Malaysia pretty much switched up on Brandi towards the end. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, that was her friend. But I think what happened was Malaysia switched up so she can be up Shawnee's ass to keep her job. I think that's really what happened. And, with Brandi being a Gemini and being someone that was 100% loyal to Malaysia, I think she felt as though Malaysia was being disloyal. Because Malaysia did change all the way when she started being cool with Shawnee and Evelyn. And, and I don't think that Brandi had anything to say about Tammy and Malaysia being friends because they were real friends. But when it came down to Evelyn and Shawnee, those were the main two that were trying to kick off the show. Malaysia's whole attitude started to change, and she was not the chick that I knew her to be, and she was not the chick that I really loved like I did. She became a whole nother person, okay? Straight up to the flow up. She became a whole nother person, and I just didn't recognize who the fuck this girl was. I'm just being honest with you on that. And I just, honestly, you guys already know, being that I was one of the people that loved Basketball Wives at one point in time and was reviewing it and, all of that stuff, y'all always knew that I went up for Brandi and Malaysia, especially Brandi and Malaysia, and I loved their friendship. But I wonder what is the cause of that friendship falling apart. I really think it has a lot to do with the way she changed and flipped when she became friends with Shawnee and Evelyn. But that's kind of weird too, because Shawnee and Brandi are now cordial with each other. They follow each other on IG, and Shawnee is always under Brandi's pictures, like leaving heart eyes up under it and stuff like that. And on top of that, Brandi is back on the show. So I wonder what could be the issue and why aren't they friends anymore? I really want to know that. And I really believe that the reason why they're not friends anymore, it has to be because of Malaysia. Malaysia been fake for a while now. She definitely has. I don't care what nobody says. She's been fake for a while now. And I want to know what happened. Because the way Brandi was having her back, something had to happen for them to not be friends no more. And I just think about what could have possibly happened, because I'm just going back thinking about the things that went down on Basketball Wives. Like, Brandi and Drea had their beef, and kind of like Malaysia kind of took on their beef and kind of, you know, had Brandi's back on that whole situation. Even with the Jackie stuff, even with the Sunday and the British stuff, Malaysia always had Brandi's back, and Brandi always had Malaysia's back. Even with the Megan stuff, like, they always had each other's back for whatever reason. But it's like now they don't have each other's back, and I don't understand what's the issue. Like, what's the deal with that? I want to know what on earth could possibly put them in a position where they don't have each other's back anymore, and that they're not following each other. And I know it could be a bit childish, you know. At this point in time, it's news when two people unfollow each other. It's news when that happens. But sometimes it is news because we knew these girls to be best friends. Now, this shit might be new to some of y'all, but baby, this is not new to me. I've been hearing that there were rumblings that Brandi and Malaysia were no longer friends. And on top of that, I noticed that, you know, whenever their birthdays come around, they would always post each other for their birthdays. Even when Brandi was sick with COVID last year, her and her son was in the hospital. Malaysia didn't say a damn word about Brandi being in the hospital for COVID. She didn't say anything. She didn't acknowledge it. She didn't say nothing about it. Period. Nothing. So there has to be an issue there between the two. It gotta be. But I'm definitely not gonna lie to you guys. I'm very interested to see and to find out what could have possibly happened between Brandi and Malaysia. It's very interesting. And you know, that's one of the reasons why I do want to watch and review Basketball Wives this up and coming season. Mainly because Brandi MAXIELL is coming back. But I do know that Brandi and Malaysia are not friends. And I know that recently there was a Basketball Wives blog that posted Jackie, Jennifer, and Malaysia filming together. So I'm starting to believe that Jennifer and Malaysia have now rekindled their relationship. And a lot of the beef that's going on has a lot to do with Malaysia. Because I know that Brandi don't like Malaysia. I know according to the last time she was on the show, British don't like Malaysia. Yes, British Williams is back on the show. And I know Duffy doesn't like Malaysia either, because Malaysia doesn't like Duffy. And I don't think that Angel Brinks really likes Malaysia too much either. And I don't really think that Brooke has an issue with Malaysia, but I know they wasn't exactly friends when she was on the show. So this just might be a pretty decent season. Very interesting season, I must say. That's what I really think. But I do want to know why Brandi and Malaysia have not been friends with each other. Because like I said, they haven't been friends for 2 years now. I know that for a fact because they haven't been following each other. They ain't been seen in public together. No pictures have been posted. No birthday shout outs. No, I'm gonna pray for you through COVID. None of that. They haven't been friends for a while now. So I want to know what you guys think. Let's talk about it below. I had to give y'all some filler, obviously, because everything has been heavy all day that I've been talking about. Because it's been the baby this, Elton John that, Boosie this. And the next video going to be about me dragging T.I. child. So yeah, I had to give y'all something light, something a little bit fluffy for y'all to discuss in the comment section. I want to know what y'all think. Let's talk about it. What do y'all think is the reason that Brandi and Malaysia are no longer friends? What do you guys think? Let's talk about it, okay? Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. And share this video, do whatever you see fit. And be sure, if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter and my IG will be in the description box. With that being said, you guys, this was Yes for the Mess. This is your boy Scotty, and I'm out of here. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.